So we need to make sure that we put it. Where's my okay? Cool. So we need to make sure. Where's my okay? Cool. We need to make sure. Where's my okay? Cool. We need to make sure. Where's my okay? Cool. We need to make sure. Where's my All right. Turn this down right quick and just wait a couple minutes here for some folks to come on up here after the 4th of July celebration. Get the phone up and rolling here, and we can get started. Okay. Just 1 second. Be right back with y'all. All right, everybody, what's up? Shout out to all the subscribers on the channel. Don't forget to hit the likes. Hey, watch this live, so stay with me till the end. We got some good stuff, got some fun stuff that we're going to be talking about the whole way through. The table is full tonight, as you guys can very well see, and it is going to be talked about. So, you guys might as well strap in and enjoy the ride because it's going to be kind of fun up in here this evening. So, we welcome to Outside the Staves Podcast. I'm Ricky. I'm with you guys doing this live. First and foremost, I looked today and sitting at, oh man, just about 20 some odd subs away from 700. And I'm like, what the heck? Right. I appreciate this, man, so very, very much. Very, very much. Thank y'all for liking and subscribing and leaving your comments and doing all this good stuff that y'all do. It's been fun. It's so far, it has been a fun ride. And I have just enjoyed it immensely. And hey, I couldn't have done this without you guys for sure, because it takes you guys coming here on Saturday, Sunday evenings and hanging out with me on my lives, taking a look at my videos that I put out, and taking a look at all the shorts and all the goofy stuff that's associated with it, and just hanging out and looking at all of the bourbon stuff that we talk about, and turn this down. This can be turned down right here. All the bourbon stuff that we do put out, the cigar stuff that we put out, the drinks that we put out, the stuff that we talk about. it's been real fun. So hey, da, da, da. Happy 5th of July. Yesterday was the 4th. We're going to talk about a little bit about that, some things that have come up and transpired as the 4th of July has come and gone. We're going to talk about some things about that, and we're going to talk about some bourbon, obviously. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight. So, like I said, you guys just get ready for it, and we're going to talk about it and make it happen. So, like I say, every week, you guys go get your Glencairn glasses, go get your cups, go get your rocks glass, go get your teacups, go get your little styrofoam cups with your straws in it. Go get your mugs. Go get anything that it takes to put some bourbon or whatever you guys are drinking on a Sunday evening to wind down for this evening. Go get that, and then we're gonna laugh a little bit, and then we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna start the work week out tomorrow. Yeah, so go ahead and let's get started, and we're gonna get something poured up here. We're gonna let you guys know what's happening. Here we go. Nothing pairs better almost than a good cigar and some bourbon. And I've been looking on YouTube, not YouTube, but Instagram, and been looking at some people on Instagram. I want to bring them on my podcast live and talk to them more. Veteran bourbon cigars. Hey Joe, what's up, man? Thank you for coming in here, talking about the cigars and pairing. A good cigar brings out a lot in bourbon that I just recently found out. And it is very, 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 very tasty when you have a good cigar and you have a good bourbon. Even a mediocre, raggedy ass bourbon, it tastes all right. It tastes really good. Gunnar, what's up, man? How are you doing, man? Thank you for coming up in here this evening. I've had the Buffalo Trace dip cigars. Yep, it was. I'll answer it like this. It was different because I wasn't a cigar smoker. I wanted to become more advanced with the cigar and the bourbon thing, and I wanted to introduce it with you guys because I had no clue what the hell I was even talking about. So I was reaching out to people that like would be subscribers or whatnot to my channel and leaving comments, and I would reach out to them like, "Hey, I'd like to talk to you about this cigar thing," and I said, "But here's the thing, I don't want to break the bank." And this is my fourth one. I can't say that this particular one, it leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. And it wasn't like the first one, it was more of a sweet, chocolatey, sweet, uh, almost buttery. This with the cigar, but if you want a sweet smoke stick, yeah, hold on. Let me maximize this screen a little bit here. Just 1 second here, because I cannot at 75%. that my eyes won't do that no more. We're past that 75% thing. Okay, there we go. If you want a sweet smoke steak, I started. Well, see here, Joe. I listen. I'm game. I'm game for it. Yeah, I'll try it. You got my information down there in the description down there. And hit me up, man, and I'll be more than happy to try it and roll with it. Cause yeah, it does something really, really, really different and really, really good to the bourbon. It does it just throws it over the top, and I'm like, wow. So, but appreciate you guys also. Appreciate you guys for being here. I mean, it is the day after the 4th of July, 250th anniversary for our country. I'm so happy to be a part of this country. I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying I'm like overly top about what the country is looking like now with all the dissension and everything that's going on in our country. I try not to do political things, but I don't know how. Yep, that chocolate flavor. Yep. Joe, what are you drinking on? Put down what you're drinking on tonight. And then you guys go ahead, Gunner. Go ahead and you whiskey. You guys exchange each other's address here. You guys start to subscribe to each other. This is what I do on my lives, guys. I bring everybody up in here. I don't have like a million quadrillion people that come up in here, but you know, the ones that I do have up in here, I really appreciate if they just like subscribe to each other and show some love to each other, like you guys have done for me ever since January. Yeah, January 3rd. And it's been a real cool ride. So I appreciate that. But this 4th of July thing, is something to be able to share that experience of our 250th country's birthday or whatnot. It was really, really cool and things like that. And I bought some bottles. You guys go ahead and check out the reviews. I did some reviews on them. I did some videos on them last week. I did the Evan Williams. I did the Maker's Mark and another one. I did two Evan Williams actually. So if you guys have not or are not able to get those particular bottles, kind of reach out, because here's the thing with those particular bottles: once they're gone, they're gone, and they're not going to be here to be returned for the 250th year. That's over with. So, but I do know where there are several cases of it left, and if you guys need or want it just to put it up on your shelf for cool, this Maker's Mark red, white, and blue one right there on the shelf back there behind me is such a cool bottle, and it is going to be there for a while. So we'll be making mixed drinks and everything like that, doing some things, and rocking it like that. Well, overnight, overnight, overnight. So we got some folks up in here. They just maybe just watching and listening. I appreciate you. But overnight, here we are enjoying each other, and I just need to get on my soapbox here just for about 2 minutes. And here we are enjoying each other and enjoying the holiday. And I have to be real honest about what I saw, what I heard on the news here in our city, that these young men are acting the way they're acting on the 4th of July. And Here we are supposed to be celebrating the with family, celebrating doing barbecues. We do what we do. Everybody just enjoy doing what we do during the holidays and things like that. And then we have situations where shooting erupted, and some people got hurt. Some got killed, and I am highly disturbed. We have to stop. We just have to stop. I mean, it's not to me. It's not that damn deep. We just have to stop. We gotta just quit. Hey Joe, man. Hey, Black Couch. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Thank you for coming in. But we have to stop. We got to stop killing each other, man. We got to stop shooting at each other. Now, listen, you guys don't leave. Don't leave the live for a while or whatnot if you don't have anything to do. I'm going to get to drinking here in just a little bit, but I just need to get some off my chest. What's up, Black Couch, man? Joe Mama, is that Joe Mama? I was in the other room with you just about an hour ago, a little bit more than an hour, guys. Got up and had me something to eat and was up in the chat room, the Real Outdoors Living, and I was like, yeah, and was up in there, or was it? No, it was what other one? Because I was on two of them. Tuber chat, and was watching. You guys were up in there, and we're hanging out and things like that. Yeah, yeah, right. My wife noticed it too. So, but listen, we got the news this today, on the news actually, that like I said, it was a shooting in Fort Wayne, big time. Some young kids. There's a bunch of kids. There's these kids, these young boys, and are just shooting up each other. I know that I don't have a whole lot of young men up in here that come in and view my lives and everything like that, but man, I wish I could. And at the age of 58 years old, just tell them that they got to stop. We have to stop. We have to stop. We have to stop. And we have to stop shooting at each other. You guys, that video that went out on the news stations, hell, you would have thought that we were over in Iraq or somewhere. Like the Hatfields and the McCoys. And I'm like, why? What is the whole purpose of us doing things like that? And it just so thoughts and prayers going out to the people whose kids got shot and killed in that incident. Check it out on you can pull it up in Fort. Just pull it up on Google. You'll see it for yourself. I can't really explain it in depth because at that time of morning when it happened, I was in the fifth realm of my sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning, and so that was too bad. But I just wish that we could do better. I just wish that we could do better. You have females even got shot. It's just a terrible situation right now. But we still keep rocking and rolling and doing what we do. And you know, hell, if they wanted to, they could have been at home getting ready to come on my live, and we wouldn't have to. Angie, what's up, man? Yeah, I haven't seen you for a month of Sundays. I ain't seen you in a long time. What's been going on? I noticed that you actually put out a live, not a live, but a video. And I was watching you. Everyone truths look different. Hey, you're new to the live and to the community here. Hey, thanks for coming in. And James Cole, what's going on, my brother? What's happening with you? I got some good news. I just got off the bad news. My grandson has been here for the summer and I'm loving it. How old is he, Angie? Mm. Well, welcome, man. Welcome into the chat, man. I appreciate you for being up in here. Let's see what's happening with you here. Go to your channel real quick and take a quick Marla. Well, okay, all right. Everyone's truth looks different. All right, all right. Well, all right. So, Miss Marla, go ahead and get your channel up and running. I'm gonna support you just like you supporting me. And thank you for coming up in here and hanging out with me. And we're gonna drink and we're gonna do some bourbon stuff. Marla, that's for you tonight. Now, the very second Marla act up in here, when Marla come up in here and start acting up, guess what's gonna happen? Marla gonna be like, nah, 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 hey, hey, hey. But we ain't gonna do you like that right now. You seem like you're pretty cool right now, and I'm liking that. And that's one thing that we're going to kind of lead to. No, we gonna start. Let's start drinking first, because when we start drinking, we start really acting up. Came home Friday. I didn't. Here's the story. My wife loves Amazon. And Amazon is at our house, if not twice a week, four times a week. Okay. And she's getting all this stuff, man, and she's just getting everything. And her thought process behind this is you buy all this bourbon, I'm gonna buy me something. Well, I don't mind it. I don't get what you want. I don't get what you want. I'm not. Listen, that's not going to be a hill that I'm going to die on. She wants to buy what she wants to buy. Have at it, sister. But this not as good as truth. I counted since Amazon becoming here. I've counted like 15 boxes, and none of them had my name on it. Right. Every time I go to the step, or sometimes I don't even get it off the step because I know it's not for me. So I'm like, hey, okay, cool. You have a box on the porch. She's like, did you get it off? I'm like, nope, it's for you. So, because I know my name's not on it, so I don't feel like being butt hurt. So I just like, you got a box on the porch. So she gets it. But lo and behold, all of a sudden, a box came on the porch the other day and it had my name on it. And it wasn't from my wife. And I wish Dizzy was up in here right now. My maid man Dizzy sent me a package in the mail. Y'all, I did not expect any of this. I talked to him on the phone. Guys, in my little world, in my little bubble, in my little community, I reach out to people. I talk to people on the phone. I text them. We hit each other up, say what's up, what's going on, and all this good stuff. And so Dizzy was like, Ricky, man, I want to send you a couple things to put on your podcast, man, on Sunday to talk about. I was like, go ahead, bro. And he says, well, what kind of stuff you drink? And I told him. And I said, when I text him, I said, these couple, three bottles, be fine. So I came home to this, y'all. All of this. And I was like, what in the world? What in the world am all that? And he sent it to me and he was like, bro, here it is. And I was like, I was floored. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. As I'm opening the box and I'm digging through it, it's like a Christmas miracle. As I'm opening this stuff up, man, and my wife's standing there looking and everything like that, and I'm like cheesing from ear to ear, and all of a sudden she's like, well, what is that? And I went down in the bottom of the box. This dude made me a 3D printed off of a 3D printer. Yeah, a barrel, a little small barrel, right? A bourbon barrel with a screw top lid, and on the top of it, put my logo on it. And I'm like, what the hell? I was like, why didn't it? And I'm like, what the hell? And I was like, man, okay. So we have one, two, three, four, eight, 12 bottles, and I'm shaking this thing, and I'm like, she's like, well, what's up on the inside? I'm shaking it. I asked for two. I'm not gonna be greedy and ask this dude for his whole collection. I'm not gonna be all like that. But he went and put another bottle and put it in. Y'all, he had his own label on here, and every last one of them are labeled up. And guess what? We are going to drink them up and show y'all and review with y'all and hang out with y'all and give y'all some. If y'all can find it in your area, I'm sure enough gonna drink them. Yes, it is, Andrew. I'm gonna sure enough drink it, and I appreciate him. That's no, that's the right way. Yeah, I wish he was up in here, but when he comes up in here, oh yeah, there's some folks gonna get some shout out up in here. We gonna shout up in here tonight. I'm just waiting for him because I told them to be here. I told them to be here, and they say they would be here, and so here they are. The first one I'm gonna, and these things right here are sample bottles, and I'm not drinking all of this stuff. We're gonna drink a couple bottles, and we're gonna put it down, and maybe three. And if it's good enough, I might just do four. Okay. So this is called Cajun's Cut, Louisiana straight bourbon whiskey, cask strength, 57.5 percent, 115 proof. Now I heard about this Cajun cut. I've heard about this Cajun cut on a lot of different lives. Well, we can't get this stuff up here in Indiana for some reason or another. Indiana plays by its own rules, and I'm trying to tell you now, I'm about sick and tired of playing Indiana's rules because Indiana rules suck bad. I mean, think about the logic. Now I don't do it because I have a CDL, but I don't do it. But think about this: we are a border state between Michigan, Illinois, Ohio, and Kentucky. We sit right there in the middle of all of those. All of them folks sell weed at, in their states, and we go to Michigan sometime to go over to Ohio, go over to Illinois, been down to Kentucky, and let me tell y'all something: the roads and the infrastructure over there is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And all of a sudden, it comes from the money that from these dispensaries or whatever they call, okay? And I'm like, Indiana, Indiana, let me tell you about Indiana. Indiana is so backwards as hell until we were one of the last states that, I think we were the last state that adopted selling alcohol on Sundays. Yeah. And here's the thing, and it closes at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, and if I was governor, y'all, Indiana people that are up in here watching tonight and things like this, if I was y'all governor, y'all would have weed. I would sell weed. We'll sell bourbon. We'll have 24-hour liquor stores and chicken and fish houses, okay? All night long, okay? It would just be a big party all the time. Cajun Cut, Louisiana straight bourbon whiskey, this distillery Acadia. This is what's on this bottle now, okay? And it's 115 proof. Well, let's pour it up right quick. A little bit, just a little something. We ain't gonna pour a lot now. We ain't gonna do all that. Because I want to keep it because I don't know when I can get. Oh, whoa! I poured it and you can smell it. Man, man, oh man! Wow, wow! I'm pouring it. He got some critidins up in here. I ain't look at all this stuff. I was so excited of getting it. I didn't even really. I a fuller life. What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on? Y'all been cruising and everything like that. I've been. I think y'all. Yeah, yeah. Y'all was cruising last week or the week before. Yeah, you were. Um, yeah, I was. I've been watching you. My man Tony down there, he did. Y'all hit him up right there. Fuller Life. Oh my gosh, he has a great channel and a great dude. Talks about some stuff. Him and his wife do vacations and things like this, and really cool dude. If he was closer, I'll be rolling with him. He's a pretty cool dude. Had a chance to kind of talk to him a couple times on my live and things like that. Uh, really cool guy. I really appreciate his channel. I really appreciate his spirit. And yeah, but this bourbon, this Cajun cut. Hey man, when you can show my family your full bar. Is your family around right now? How many folks at your family? How many? I guess I could do that for just a little bit before I sip on this bourbon. How many people y'all got at your house that's sitting down behind the screen right now? I'll show it to them. So this how many how many? Okay, you got four. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull it up here in a minute. This Cajun cut. This is a sample that was sent by Dizzy, and it's a 115 proofer. And I'm going to just give it a quick review. Then I'm gonna pull the pad right quick, and I'm gonna show y'all what the bar looks like. Cause I'm looking at it and doesn't give it really any justice, but it is what it is. So on the nose, oak, chocolate, vanilla. You could tell it's 115 proof because the ethanol is like, wow. When you even sniff it in on both nostrils, it kind of gives you that Vicks. I'm like, yeah, I'm half-ass scared to even. Uh, you the second person said that shirt, man, about this shirt, bro. So here we go. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give y'all my honest review, and I'm hoping Dizzy come on up in here and look at the Cajun cut. Cash strength. Cash strength is right out the barrel. It's not watered down. So y'all see what the nose say. Here's what the palate says. Cherries. This is like a black cherry. This is like a black cherry pie. A black cherry pie. Wait a minute. Something else is coming out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There he is. We'll talk about your mom in a minute, Dizzy. Just hang out with him. This is like a cherry pie. It gives you a flavor of a, and boy, that 115 proof sits on you. It goes in 115, 115. Wait a minute, 115 point what? 115 proof. It goes in 115 proof. It sits on the middle of your tongue. Blackberry. It sits on the middle part of your tongue, and it sits on the back of your throat. It ain't no throat, no throat, but your throat. Boy, I ain't gonna let that corner go to waste. I'm not giving these reviews, but you can believe I ain't gonna let nothing go to waste here. Hold on, wait a minute. All right, y'all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get up from behind the stand right quick, behind this mic here, and put these headphones down for just about a minute or two. And I'm going to just, because it was about 3 or 4 people already asked, and I never did it. But I got a request. They just say, hey, Ricky, can you show us your bar and everything like that? So I'm just going to scan it and just let you guys see. So hold on a second. And then for y'all that, hold on. So I think, I took my, you should be, still should be able to hear me, but then my Buffalo Trace shelf is up there at the top. Buffalo Trace Blanton Stag, Weller 12, Foolproof, Antique 107. Behind it, we're working with the Eagle Rare 10. Behind it, have another bottle of Buffalo Trace hidden back there. I got the E.H. Taylor right there. Behind it, got the Elmer T. Lee sitting up. And then behind that Blanton's got the Ancient Age. Back in the back, Redwood Empire Grizzly, Cooper's Craft, Cooper's Cask, Old Fiddler, and Baker's. Right there, coming down to all the Penelopes. I have, I think, 17 different Penelopes there. And coming down right there, you got some more Buffalo Trace products, the Benchmark products. If y'all get a chance to get your hand on this one right here, that Noble Oak or the Blacken or at Pikesville, those bottles are special bottles. Those are really good bourbons and ryes. Uh, Come on down a little bit further at the Michter's, Yellowstone. I'm rocking with the Ciroc right there. And the Lux Row in the back there, you got New Riff. Old Soul is back there. What else is back? Crown Royal's in the back. Y'all see it back? Let me see if I can. There it is right there. Crown Royal Marquise is sitting back up in the back. I even got some for some of the fellas that's in the hood. I did a throwback video sometime back, and I pulled up the Mad Dog 2020, and I did a throwback of when I used to go sit at the liquor stores when I was in high school. Don't tell nobody else that don't tell nobody I was in high school. And they used to go up and get us beer and Mad Dog because we ain't had no money. We was broke. Tony, I still got your bottle sitting right there, bro. Still sealed. I just you need to give me an address. That's your bottle. And I got some rum up there. Got some vodkas right there from a distillery here about 3 miles up the road from us. Got some more stuff down there at the bottom shelf stuff. Um, then we have the chicken cock, old elk, chicken cock, fighting cocks right there, chicken cock, and chicken cock double O. Evan Williams in the back. 1792 right there. If you guys come across this bottle right here, the 1792 cognac. Let me see where it's at, which one it is right there. That one right there, purple top. The purple top. That's a cognac finish. That is a really good solid bourbon right there. Um, Come on up. You got all the Maker's Mark, several different flavors of Maker's Mark. Uh, then we dealing with these tonight. We have critidins right there. Dizzy sent those to me. We're gonna be dealing with those tonight. Uh, all right. Oops. So then we're gonna go right up here to the top, and we have the Knob Creeks. Several different Knob Creeks up the top. I don't know. Let's see. We got Green River hidden back there. Uncle Nearest, Fawn Weaver's stuff from down south there. Some more. We got some larceny hidden back there. Um, and that right there, that Green River honey, that's only $24 a fifth. If y'all, that's everywhere now. Get it. You're going to love that one. That's a really good, solid bourbon. So that's the Knob Creek shelf. And then we come on down. Elijah Craig. Uh, Jeremy, hey Jeremy, how's it going, man? Elijah Craig. We have some Iron Root out of Texas. Um, Stranahan's back there in the back. You got the Wild Turkey 8 year. Larceny. You got some Southern Indiana Starlight. Coming on back down to the next shelf is Old Forester stuff. Wild Turkey. We got some Wilderness Trail. Got the Bullet. And if y'all get that bullet right there, that sucker right there is worth his weight in gold. I ain't gonna drink it quick because that's a good bottle right there. And we got some Larrikin back there in the back. Um, Old Fitz, 7 years hiding back up in there. Um, Bernheim sitting right there. You got the Ben Holiday back there. Old Granddad Heaven Hill is right there. Grain to glass, and you got the Old Granddad Bonded and the Old Granddad 114 back there. Um, Coming on down, uh, Heaven's Door, Play Like a Champion. That's Notre Dame's. Uh, Castle and Key, we have Courage and Conviction. We have Baker 7, Jack Daniels Old Number 7, Jefferson's, uh, Jameson's. Got this stuff. And then we got our half gallons sitting down there at the bottom. And when you, because my room is so small, when you pan out, when you pan out, this is what it all looks like right there. So it didn't look like that a year ago. And so that's what we're rocking and rolling with. So it's just kind of growing. Um, so I'm going to try my best to put this back up here and get back to these reviews, see if we can get this thing lined up straight again. So that's all that we have. Let's see. So that's what we have. I'm all up in the screen, Duke showing all up in the screen, all big and everything. It's like, I'm like, dang, okay, but okay, that's as good as it gets. Um, so that's what we have here. So at the in the cave, I call it the cave, and never had Knob Creek. I'm hearing. No, not really. Not really. Knob Creek. Knob Creek is. Oh man, I think. Tony, the most expensive one that I have up there, the least, let's go. The least one that I have up there is probably about $49. And they range from about the 40, $50 to maybe 55 for just the, just the regular stuff. I got one up there that's 180, $180. I ain't buy that. My son got that for me for my birthday a couple years back. And I don't drink much of it because that sucker hot. It's so hot. So, so as I was going, let me just really scan the comments real quick because I want to make sure that everybody comes up in here. I want to make sure that, hey, there's Cakes, Traveling Cake Trips. They up in here. They came up in here. Tony Cakes is up in here. Her and her husband up in here. They going on cruises, and you would almost think that they done retired and lived on a cruise ship as much as they up on a cruise ship. I'm still at the hospital with my mom. That's where I left off, Dizzy. I'm gonna talk about that in a sec. It's my pick called it's dark chocolate cherry. I told y'all. Didn't I say I said a blackberry though, but it's the same. It's berry cherry, same thing. Hold on, a Fuller Light blackberry sounds good. Supposed to Cam fam, what's up, man? What's happening? What's up with you guys cruising up in here? Just got a foolproof today. James, I paid $46 in Ohio for that one 2 weeks ago at the drop. I love my family. My family love Buffalo Trace. We have a lot of it. The Buffalo Trace is my go-to. And if y'all notice, when I was scanning the room over, those bottles aren't open. I don't try to. Yeah. But if folks want to come here and drink, I ain't gonna be all greedy and stingy about it. They can open them up. I just don't open them because I don't like drinking them by myself like that. Mad Dog 2020. That's you see what you get. Yeah. 1792. What flavors? We got the small batch cognac. We got the foolproof, and we have the small batch foolproof. Uh, the cognac finish, and we got the. I got two small batches. One is a barrel pick, and so with those barrel picks, they taste way different than the one shelfers. And it's just a tad bit more expensive, but yeah. But that's what it is. Jeremy, what's going on, man? What's up, Jeremy? Cheers, Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. What's going on? Cakes. Good evening, everyone. And I was just talking about Trouble Cake. She up in there doing all this cruising and having fun and then putting it out there and rubbing it and saying, y'all, look what we doing. And I was like, dang. I was like, boy, some of the stuff that y'all doing, I'm like, I only get to do that every other year. I got to call Tony and figure out how I can get a trip or something on a cruise ship. If they have to put me down in the bottom with the workers, man, it's never had nine. Pretty nice, Fuller Light. Nine is very affordable for what you get. Now Creek doesn't get expensive, and let's see. I paid $229 for my KC12. Yep. So I mean, how about a? All right, y'all. So Tony, I'm glad that you up in here with me, man. Because the next question that I rolled up on is says, how many bottles of bourbon do you have total? We're gonna answer that question in a minute. Tony's, hey, Travel Cakes and family. Hey, Fuller Life. Good evening to y'all. Man, Weller, foolproof 49. You paid 6. Yep. That's exactly where I went. And my wife drove me like 100 miles an hour over there to Ohio because we're only about 30 miles, 35 miles away from it. And I got me one. I sure did. How love let's get it. Yep, it is. It's becoming more. I think that what they could do, like Is one I'll get to it in a minute here because I'm still they had indoor cabins, but we would recommend that you go and leave the ocean view. It has a window, but you know they have a lot of bars and stuff, so you have a great time. Yeah. All right. You all, this is a loaded question that just came up into the room. The Mixer Podcast, y'all see up there, Mixer Podcast 26. That's my wife. She has a podcast out, and she does a podcast with her girlfriend Penny, and they do really cool stuff and things like this. And they talk about their podcast. They talk about a lot of things. They talk about a lot of female stuff that we don't go through. I I say estrogen infused, and I don't want to offend nobody, but it's stuff that we don't go through, and things that they ain't gonna do in mid 50s, and things that they can't do at the mid 50s. Tony know what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about, and so yeah. But Kentucky bourbon whiskey. About to tell on myself a little bit. So, all right. So she gets all of these boxes and everything like that, and I want her to enjoy buying stuff and doing because I get a lot. Y'all see that and stuff like this, and I'm just very very happy that I have a wife that allows me to buy this kind of stuff. Y'all see I'm rubbing my arm because I'm kind of nervous right now. Okay, I ain't rubbing my arm because it's hot out here. Doesn't it? I'm just sweating because it's gonna be a nervous answer. Because she asked how many bottles do I have up on my shelf. This is loaded. This is a loaded question. So as yeah, hey Rick, thanks for holding us 75 bottles. There you go, man. Yep. There's 75. 75. There's 75. So the last time that I counted was at 219 bottles. I 219 bottles is sitting up on the shelf. 75, bro. I couldn't even pass that off. I couldn't. Yeah. So this is why no, yeah, 200. No, I only have 200. 200. I gotta. You know what? I have to delete my only grams. I gotta delete it because I haven't been keeping up with it. So I have to go and ooh, there you go. See, my wife saw my spreadsheet and it was like 367 bottles. So, and then in whiskey, Kentucky bourbon whiskey, I'm at 148 right now. So, yeah, and see, here's the thing. This is a hobby. This is what we do for our fun time and our hobbies. And I know the hobbies are expensive. You know, did a throwback. I did a throwback for some of the old heads that was up in here about a month ago. Y'all go check the video out. I had a bottle of Coke 45. I had a bottle of what was that one? It was another bottle. It's like Coke 45, and I don't even drink it no more. And I had and I found this one. I was like, I'm trying to find stuff that I drank back in the day, and I forgot that these were hidden back in the early times. I put it up there too, man. And Old English 800, that's what it was. And it was with the Old English 800, Old English 800, the Mad Dog, this early times, and this Seagram's Gin. Y'all remember the video. It was a corny video that I put out for the old heads. Why did I? That's the reason why I got the Mad Dog. That's why you have the Mad Dog. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So back to our drinking. Now I got that off. I had rubbed my arm and I kind of felt my heart kind of slightly racing just a little bit, because I I just hope that she never asks for a spreadsheet. I don't feel like having an answer to all of that. She knows that I love her. She knows that she's the best thing. That she's my world. She's my diamond in the rough. She's my all in all. She's my everything. She is she. Okay, and so yeah, Dizzy. I hope that your mom is doing okay. I don't want you to put out in the room because you could text me, man. I don't want you to put out in the room what's up, but I hope that all is going to be okay. I hope things are looking up, bro. When I opened that box up the other day, I didn't expect none of this. I didn't expect none of all of this. This is something that is you've outdone yourself. And if you guys, you guys know Dizzy. He comes up into our lives all the time and supports us. And it was a Monday. He said, "Ricky, what do you want? Give me a couple of these bottles." Thursday, it came 13 bottles in a barrel. And I'm like, bro, what is going on with you? So I'm just going to try them. We're going to put them out there, some of them tonight, and we're not going to drink them all tonight. Let me see. I just keep my only drums on secondary value in case she. Don't tell everything, man, because she going to start asking questions. Don't tell everything like that. She up in the room. She's the Mixer Podcast 26. Don't. True. True. Don't tell everything because she gonna be like, as soon as I get off my live, she gonna be like, hey, babe, let's go out here and count these bottles and let's see how much you got. And you know how it is, man. So our next one, our next bottle right here. Hey, I want to throw this at y'all. We did something different. Video's coming out Tuesday. I want to throw this at you. I keep sweating because she talked to me about this thing. It made me nervous. I'm like, damn. It actually made me nervous because sometimes I do slip the bottles in the house quiet as kept. But I did something new this weekend. I made a video. I'm dropping a video Tuesday. It was done on the 4th of July, and we did a pairing. And I paired it up with we put some ribs on the smoker and on the pellet smoker. And going to take you guys on that journey. The video's going to be dropping Tuesday morning early. You guys take a look at that. We went from the beginning to the end, how to get the ribs prepped up, put them on the smoker, getting the smoker together. We even made a summertime drink, and everything was done with bourbon. The barbecue sauce was homemade, made it from scratch all the way up, and then we put the bourbon in it, made a bourbon lemonade with mint. Man, oh man. And it was damn good to me. Okay. All right. Okay, Diz. Okay. I'm gonna use. I didn't know. I just like. It's gonna be up on my table from this day forward, and I'm going to tell everybody where I got it from. I most certainly am. Fuller Life. When are you and your wife going to do a live about interracial marriage? I want to hear you guys experience it. Well, fine home did Tony. I yes, we are. I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna stand on it, and we've been talking about that. It's real, man. I tell you what, it's real. Unfortunately, it's real. And hey, man, that's all right. Fine homes painting, that's all right. Listen, I thank you so much for your support. You don't have to come up here and drink. No, you ain't got to do all that. And I don't promote drinking. I want to get that out. I want to get that out. I just say I say that if you guys see it and do drink and want to buy it, get it. And then on the flip side of the coin, I'll tell you guys to keep your money in your pocket. That's all I do. I don't force anybody in. What I this stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna play around with it. I just enjoy people coming in and doing what we do because like I'm gonna support your channel as soon as I get off of here off of my live tonight. I try to get on Sunday, get a chance to go into people's the ones that I subscribe to and just like hit them all up. Leave a comment, thumbs up, heart, whatever. That's how I roll. And if people don't do it to me, I'm cool with that too. I'm good with that too. But I let me get this off. This don't even look right up here. Y'all already know this look right in. Y'all know it's not even looking right in. Y'all got me sitting up here with this rock gut liquor sitting up here, and then y'all not saying anything about it. But yeah, Tony, man, we're gonna do that. I've been talking to Carla about that very thing. We about to get we about to get here's the mic right here for it. And move down in the NOLA. Nobody cares. We just good food to get. Oh, Carla, go ahead. Travel cake trips. She drop your link down there so she can subscribe to you. And let me tell you what now, she's going to subscribe to you. You subscribe to her. Everybody that's up in here, and I know there's folks up in this room right now really don't need the subscribers. I know that. But it's just the fact that they're new. They are new. And I'm subscribing to everybody that's up in here. And I am enjoying everything that you guys do. And yeah, so they're going to get back on their grind. They've been pushing it, doing other things, being mothers and wives. So they haven't put very many videos out, but they're going to get back to it. So my man Dizzy sent this one to me. It's the bottle of bond, 4 years old, 100 proof. Cajun's Cut, Louisiana straight bourbon whiskey. It's 100 proof. Everybody knows that a bottle and bond is a minimum of 4 years old. It has to be in a federally regulated building. Can't be any more than 100 proof. And I am a big bottle and bond dude. I love bottle and bonds. So we're gonna get on this one. Just released it last week. Wow. What's the ticket on that disc? What's the ticket on that? Adventure Experience. Hey, 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 hey. And there's another one. You guys go ahead on Tanya right there. Event Yours of Spirits. I keep messing her name, and I'm gonna get it right. Let me lean forward here. Event Yours of Spirits. I haven't figured that ring out, but okay, cool. Tanya and her husband Timmy, man, that's a 1-2 punch. That's just like Wonder Twins Power. Y'all remember back in the day, Wonder Twins Power Activate? Their channel is, and boy, I tell you what, I ain't envious. I ain't jealous of nobody. I ain't mad at Cakes. I ain't mad at Travel Cakes and her husband rocking it like they doing. I ain't envious at them and jealous at them. I ain't jealous at Tanya and Timmy. I ain't mad at them that they doing it with their husbands. I ain't mad at them. Man, the husband and wife team is the tag team duo. It's like, man, yeah, that's where it's at right there. I've been watching this stuff and I like their grind, man. And yeah, it's a play on word adventures. Okay, all right. $50 for the Cajun cut. Okay, cool, Dizzy, man. Let me get on this bottle and bond. It's 100 proof. Same kind of black cherry, black cherry. Oh, also a fuller life. Uh, a fuller life is a husband and wife's team. Just want to throw that out there to y'all too. Just throwing it out there. It has a different smell than the cash strength. Well, let's see here. Wait a minute here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me give it justice here. Hold on. Between the two so far that I had, the cash strength would be my go-to. I'm glad that I tried this because if I ever saw this bottle, I probably wouldn't buy the bottle and bond. Now, here's the thing. I think it's good. Okay. I just don't think it's great. It gives off, it gives off. Now, I'm going to use a word for y'all. I'm going to use a word in the bourbon world. It gives off a funk. Not a funky smell, a stank smell, nothing like that. It gives off from the mash build. It gives off a different flavor. Wait a minute, I can't even grab it. Hold on. Earthy, very, very earthy, weedy. Kind of puts you in the mind of a hayfield, a wet grass hayfield, dry weed, earthy tone. Yeah, that's different. That's really, really different. I haven't. That's really, really different. I don't know how I feel about that one, Diz. That one. And I'm a big bottle and bond person. I love bottle and bonds. Right, my bottle and bonds are my go-to. I don't think that I'm going to give it another try here before the night is over and take it from there and see. Try the cognac finish. Crittendens next. I want to see those old knees do a bike. You say my old knees do a backflip. Isn't that something? All right. So my old knees do a black. Okay. Let me see. Y'all give me just a second. Let me find the one that he said, the cognac finish. Oh, there it is right there. Oh. I a gritty, earthy note on my bottle. Drinks the blue one. The gritty. So, Jeremy, did you? So you know what I'm talking about? It kind of got that funky, kind of weird, kind of funky taste to it. Not bad, not good. It's just a funky, really kind of weird. I can't. It's a. All right, so Crittendens. This is what I've been looking for right here. I wish that Indiana would sell this type of stuff. I had Crittendens sent to me, golly, about 5, 6 months ago. It was just a regular, and I loved it. And I was a fool enough to give my bottle away, being nice. I only had just this little bit right here, and I gave it away to somebody. But I got another one. I got another one, and I'm gonna try it. It's cut above single barrel bourbon whiskey, finished in a cognac cask, and cognac 1792. Everybody knows that 1792 cognac right there behind me is my jam. So I will hope that this particular bottle is what's happening. First off, is Tanya still up in the room? If Tanya is still up in the room, let me see. Give me a wave right quick. I need to talk to you real quick about something. I want to throw something at you right quick. So the creditins, okay. Uh, Tanya, I want to throw this at you. So Buffalo Trace released and this goes out to you particularly because you could really appreciate this. Everybody could appreciate it, but you more so. Buffalo Trace released the Buffalo Trace lemonade, bourbon lemonade. Came out in cans. It just was released just about 2, 3 weeks ago here in Fort Wayne, at least. So people went down to Kentucky to the trail and they got it. This, that, other. My wife was like, "Hey, let's make our own." So I was making this stuff, right? Now I think about because I don't want to cross over what you do. And I know you're going to say, "Hey, Ricky, it's plenty of good room for everybody out there." But if you run across this week some just regular Buffalo Trace and get you some lemonade and get you some mint leaves, Tanya, it did a whole song and dance in your mouth. It was that right there. And it was just regular lemonade from Kroger's. And you put just 3 ounces of Buffalo Trace bourbon, just regular bourbon, on ice. Fill it all the way up with ice. Put a lemon wedge in there, and it was all that and some. All right. So you like a cigar finish. You like a, okay. I'm going to need to try that. Yeah, I did muddle the mint. I put about 5 or 6 mint leaves down in my shaker, and I took my muddler and muddled it really, really good, and threw ice in there. It was said I did 3 ounces, and I did me a little bit more, you know. And boy, I shook that thing up and put it back on the ice. It was this creditins is dark as I don't know what. This creditins is dark as me. This creditins is dark, dark. The legs on this thing, the oils is holding on to the side of that glass and is holding. So that's telling me we're in for a good sipper. It is a 6 year. It's 110.26 proof. 110 year. Um, it's dark, dark. It's dark, dark, dark. Mm-mm. Mm. Here's the crazy part about this one. It's 110.26, and you can't smell the 110. That's the bad part of bourbon and whiskey and things like this, because when you start drinking this stuff and it is high proof, but you can't smell it, here we go. We about to get it. Cause I'm a cognac finished. I'm about to get this. Man. Man. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. I'm having a moment. Hold on. drank that, thought for 1 second I was having a hot flash. Man, what in the world is this? Ooh wee. And it's sick. Man, man, oh man. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. And it ain't hot like that. It ain't hot. It's wow. Ooh wee. Ooh. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna give you a little bit more of this, okay? I said that I wasn't gonna do, but a little bit. I'm gonna give me a little bit more of that, okay? Just a little bit. All right. Here's the real deal on this one, y'all. Here's the real deal. Critidins. This is the one that's finished in, it's a single barrel, meaning that it's just coming from that one single barrel, bourbon whiskey, 6 year old, and cognac cask. Now, I thought this one was good. I thought the 1792 cognac cask finish was good. And it is good. I ain't thinking it's good. The 1792 is very good. This right here, this Critidins, finish a cognac in the cognac cask, it's a whole, it's a whole nother level of good. It's like, what is in the world? And I like, there's, I'm that, yeah. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh my, what? Cognac is a grape outside of Italy. Okay, a special grape to make the cognac. Okay, when you first drink this, you taste that grape that it takes to make a cognac whiskey or cognac. This stuff is good as hell to me. This is good, man. Oh man, oh man. Dizzy, man, I need to talk to you. I like to have a bottle. If I got to drive down to Louisiana or wherever you at to get my bottle, we ain't gonna talk about delivering. I mean USPS or nothing like that because we ain't go bootleg. We ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna be spanking. You ain't gonna be spanking. I ain't gonna be Martin Lawrence and we ain't gonna be live. We ain't gonna do that. I need me a bottle of this, brother, ASAP. This Carla, this is good. She would like this. Ain't no hayfield to that. Ain't no ain't no hayfield to that. That right there is straight up cognac, good cognac. They didn't shortchange the barrel that this was produced in, and the bourbon that went into it. It is that that I'm not. I wouldn't. I hope that I've built my people that watch me in my lives and things like that. I hope that I built up enough that y'all could trust my profile on this one. Is he told me to go ahead on grab this stogie batch next. He told me that I want to finish this bottle out, but y'all gonna talk about me like I'm being greedy. But hell, it's good. That one right there. See, we don't get this kind of stuff, and this is why I I enjoy doing this kind of review on. I enjoy doing reviews like this because when I get bottles that are scented, that I go and pick up, I can really like enjoy them. Like the old Dominic, I can't wait to get on that old Dominic. Where you, now you said go ahead on. Hey, Dizzy, you see right there, Adventurers of Spirits Go says she wants one too. So this is what we do because we are content creators. And Tanya, you will not be disappointed whatsoever. I would share this little last piece I got right there, but I like your videos. I like your lives. I don't like them that much to give up this little piece right here because this is going in my belly tonight. You talking about picking up the Stogie batch? Did you put it in here? Because I don't see it, bro. Did you pack? Did you? Let's see where the upload. Here, while I'm looking for it here, while I'm looking for it real quick here, let me pour just a little bit more here into this glass. It'll help me find it a little bit better. It'll help. It'll help me find the bottle that I'm looking for. Uh, I don't think you did, bro. Gotta work good in this whiskey. Single barrel, 8 year. I got the Cajun, Mississippi Buzz, rum cask. Oh boy. White Missus. Whoa. This man, you ain't that ain't in there, bro. But I did see one that I'm gonna bring up here in just a few minutes here. It's called it's the Crittendens Cut Above Limited Release Mississippi Blueberry White Chocolate Single Barrel Bourbon Whiskey, finished in a blueberry barrel. You say that 5 times real fast. Let me go with it again. Crittendens Cut Above Limited Release Mississippi Blueberry White Chocolate Single Barrel Bourbon Whiskey, finished in a blueberry barrel, 6 years old. And y'all, I got my glasses on. I can't even still see. It's a 107.63 proof. All right, 107. I'm gonna sip this little. I'm gonna say that right there, that cognac, bro. We need to talk. I'm gonna call you just as soon as this thing can't go off quick enough. Hey, Cody, man, Cody Slice, what's up? I didn't even see you. I was having a moment with this bourbon that I was gifted. Man, thanks for coming in here. Thank you so much. Hey, if you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out, let me know. And let me know, guys. Just let me know what it do. TMB 4.4. What it do? What it do? Let me know, y'all. We're going to. I'm going to talk to Carla when I get in the house. We're going to venture off into this. We're going to venture off into this interracial thing. My wife is white. I'm black. Duh. And it's some things that a little different. Thank you, man. Thank you, TMB. Thank you. And we're gonna venture off and we're gonna do something a little bit different outside of the staves. And I want to mention, kind of throw this out while I'm at it. You guys know what staves are, and for those of you who are in the room that don't know what staves are, if y'all looking at my barrel right now with my the tabletop, y'all see my barrel right there. The staves are the individual sticks that are put together, swirled around, put a band around them to keep the bourbon on the inside. And so what we're doing is kind of talking about stuff outside of the staves, and we're getting to just in-depth conversations about different things. And we're going to get into so when y'all see the channel pop up, we're going to talk about some stuff with me and not me and my wife, but just in general stuff like that. You know, cheerings and kids and how different it is. How different it is, and it is a very very different, vastly different feel. I think so. But we're still gonna drink this liquor. Let me hold on a second. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this one and one more. I'm gonna show y'all what the one more is because I ran across it. And I ran across it, and oh yeah, there it is. There it is. So Crititins, cut above, limited release, Mississippi blueberry white chocolate single barrel bourbon whiskey, finished in a blueberry barrel. DT Cruiser, what's up, bro? What's going on? Hey, y'all hit him up. Y'all hit him up. Hit him up. Hit him up. Go ahead and hit his channel. Hit his channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to DT, if you guys aren't subscribed to Jeremy, if you guys aren't subscribed to Dizzy, let's get them some subscriptions, some subscribers. Show them some love like you guys have me. I'm gonna pour this one up, and while I'm doing it, y'all go ahead and network with each other right quick. That's what we do here. That's I do not come into my lives and not do that. I want to be able to share everything. And so the first thing that I can share that I know will work is you guys subscribing to each other. So go ahead and show each other some love. Give me a second and we'll be right back. Okay, so everything tonight that we're doing, guys, has been kind of don't gifted by my man here, Dizzy. So, Dizzy, where are you located at? I just want to make sure that everybody know where you're at because I'm gonna put you out there right about now. Hold on a sec. You guys, Dizzy is I gifted these bottles. Obviously, we're not going to go through all of them tonight. And he's in New Orleans. In New Orleans, is it my son? In Nola? Is it how you say Nola? Nola? New Orleans? I guess. I guess. Yeah. So he has gifted me all of this, and I appreciate him so much. You guys want it. He's in the room right now. You guys can reach out. I'm going to give you guys the true, honest opinion about the bottle. Out of the four that I had, already, the Bottle and Bond is my least favorite. I like it. I don't love it. But the other ones that I've had already tonight have been exceptional. That cognac finish made me take my hat and my glasses off and made me rub my head because it was just that damn good, y'all. So, but we're dealing with this one here, and the one that's behind it is going to be a banger. I can tell you that now. These are limited releases, so I don't think once they're gone, they're gone. So y'all might want to get with him Y'all might want to get with him to get this. If y'all, this is where the content creation comes into play. He put it out there, and I'm sure gonna tell it. Sure enough, gonna tell it. The Mississippi blueberry white chocolate, a limited release. So once it's gone, I would think because of the limited release, I would think once it's gone, it's gone. White chocolate. Oh, my bad. You got me all messed up. You was like, Ricky, don't mess up. You okay? Hold on, I got you. Hold on, okay. The white finish in the blueberry barrel. Okay, all right, all right. Here we go. I'm about to show y'all what the ooh wee. You sure enough smell the chocolate right off the top. You sure there's the blueberry. Ooh wee. Here's the thing. My right nostril is picking up the blueberry very, very heavy. And the left is picking up the chocolate. There it is. That's the white chocolate right there. Oh my good, there it is. Everything that Crititins is saying that it is, it is. It is what it is. On the smell, on the nostrils, what it says on the bottle, it is what it is. If this bottle tastes anything like it smells, tenderism ain't got nothing on me tonight. Okay, I will let you know. I'm gonna act up just to let you know. My hat, glasses, headphones. I might take the shirt off, shoes, socks, and everything. Well, I ain't gonna go that far. But if it tastes like anything like I'm smelling, man, watch out. Here we go. This is nuts. This is crazy. Mm, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Carla Marie, come out that house, girl. Come out that house and bring the gurney. Bring me something because this right here. Wow. Wow. This this is wow, bro. 107 proof. Here's the thing. It doesn't taste 107.
Let me just try the blueberry white chocolate.
Look at here, y'all who just came out here.
Well, I'm not because I'm not decent.
You decent enough. Let me swirl. You got to get another Glencairn. You know where the Glencairns are. You got to get another Glencairn. This one's so special until this one brought my wife out the house. And she gonna try it. Now listen, she may not like it because it's kind of hot, but it's right in my range. But here we go, y'all. Y'all gonna fit. Yep. A person that doesn't drink bourbon is about to give a true. Here we go. She about to give a true. Oh, hey,
Maybe a little.
a little.
Yeah.
It's
I really like blueberry white chocolate. So
man. Yeah.
fixing the seat.
You fixing? You want a big boy pour or a little boy pour?
Just
Yeah, listen, that's enough right there. That's enough. Now listen, I want you to drink that. I want you to like it because
It smells like wine to me.
It smells like wine. It smells. Come on, what is it? You smell
It
the
smells
white
like
chocolate?
port.
You smell the white chocolate in it?
No,
Yeah,
it
keep
just smells
swirl.
like
Now go
port.
like this. Swirl. Now smell it. Well, swirl and smell.
Mm-mm. It smells hot.
It ain't hot. It's
I
not.
heard what you said, Rick.
It ain't hot. Here we go. You said I can't get my wife to drink bourbon for nothing. Here she. Wait a minute. That's the first. Now get the second in. Here we go. Yeah, she. Now get the third. Get that last little corner. Get that last little corner.
Not hot.
No, it's not. You
It's
got
hot.
no. It's not hot. Get that last little corner in. Just that last little corner.
Ooh, I can't. Rick, that's hot. Dang it. Whew. But you know what? It doesn't taste as bad as the other bourbons you've had me try. Like, that's pretty good if it wasn't so hot.
That is good as.
Okay. Dizzy's getting with us after the live.
Man, oh man, oh man. Tanya up in here. Is she gone? I need you. I need because Tanya. I need Tanya up in here because she does a lot of mixology stuff. Is she still up in here? If you're up in here, just give me a thumbs up or a wave or something like that. So, real quick, just want to throw something at you guys. You guys came on late, and those of you been with me for all the full time here. Thanks for being with me so far. You guys are special. You guys are kind of special people. I appreciate you guys so very very much. And don't you ever stop. That's my boy Tony right there. Tony Yo man says it like this. Don't you ever stop. I appreciate you guys so much, man, for doing what you do. Today is the day after the 4th of July, obviously. You guys came up in here late. I just want to throw this out. Very, very disappointed in what happened in Fort Wayne last night. We supposed to be sitting up here enjoying the 4th of July, and we supposed to be, going to backyard barbecues and having fun and doing our thing like that. And these young boys, they just don't know how to get it together. They know how to act. They know how to act. They just don't know how to get it together. And they just, a lot of folks got shot up. And yeah, that's not good. We're going to talk about that, not on tonight. We're going to talk about, I'm going to go in the house and talk to Carla more about this thing that Tony said that he, like to see. And I like to get into that and get into that conversation too. We're going to start talking about some things in the realm of interracial relationships. I did tell her to excel. I even went and told her to go ahead and get past that first initial hit, and she just. But we're going to be hanging out with you guys. This one right here is the Crittenden's Cut Above Mississippi Buzz. Let me tell y'all something. This stuff right here that I'm putting out tonight, I would suspect within the next week that y'all gonna see these bottles up on my shelf. Cause this stuff, and I look, I'm throwing my chest out because not too many people in Fort Wayne got this. And so I want to be one of the first to yeah, Kentucky bourbon whiskey, man. It was bad, man. Just Google it. I'm not gonna go into depth with it. It's not about, I'm just trying to keep within the forum of what I do here. I'm just drinking some bourbon and giving some reviews, but I just don't get it. I don't get why and how they just do what they do. And as an older dude, and I just don't understand how we can dislike somebody so bad that we could just like take a gun out and just shoot them. What the hell? I feel like shooting you tonight. I'm just going to shoot you. Okay, what the hell? Okay, now, credits cut above Mississippi Buzz single barrel. Credence cut above Mississippi Buzz single barrel bourbon whiskey finished in a honey barrel. All right, so I'm gonna put that one up against this one right now. I'm gonna put that one up against this one right here. How Credence tasting to me tonight. Well, Credence, what it's doing to me tonight, right now, is it's knocking the socks off of the bourbons that I have up on my shelf. So I'm gonna put up. Yeah, okay. You say that. I'm about to find out, and I'm gonna do a reaction. I can't be a blind because I already know which is which here, and I'm gonna put it up, and I'm gonna tell you which one. Dizzy, what's the price tag on this? What's the price tag on the bottle that I'm ready to do on the single barrel finish in the honey barrel? What's the price tag on that? Want you to share with that with everybody that's in the room. 80. Okay. So we're $60 more, $60 more than the Green River honey. Green River honey is $23. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna try the Green River first. I'm gonna switch out and then I'm gonna go ahead and try the Credence. Here we go. Here's the thing with the Here's the thing with a $26 bottle versus an $80 bottle. Okay, here we go. Just wait a minute here. Here we go. That Green River for the price point at 26. If y'all pay even with tax, if you pay more than $26 for that, you've overspent. All right. Green River whiskey, bourbon, and whiskey is solid. It is really, really good. How are you going to compare it to Antique 107 when that's strange? Kentucky bourbon, that's really strange to pair those up against each other like that. Interesting but strange. Not hating on what you're saying. Interesting but strange. It's sweet. I said the same thing. People were comparing it, and I just didn't. I don't know how that could happen. I got to think about that one more. Yeah, I, mm. Green River is good. It is really, really good for the price point 26, 20, 25, $26. It is really, really good. Let's see what the Credence has to say here. 102, 102.991. Okay. Should be relatively easy to drink. Not getting much of anything. That's crazy. Here, hold on now. Wait a minute. I gotta find something. Let's see. Wow. Um, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this. I'm not. My wife uses the word melodramatic when because I don't get really excited off a whole lot of stuff, but I like the Green River. I like the 1792 cognac finish. The two bottles that I've tried, the two sample bottles that Dizzy sent me tonight, that he didn't send it to me because I don't want Uncle Sammy up in here saying we bootlegging. He didn't send me anything. We drove to Louisiana to Nolo, and we went and got a crawfish po' boy, and we picked it up. We wanted a catfish po' boy, so we wanted one from Louisiana. I mean from New Orleans, and we drove all the way down, and he gave us this. So we're gonna leave it at that. The bottles that I tasted tonight, and this is my honest opinion about this stuff. This single barrel finished in a honey barrel puts Green River to shame. I, I and Creditance is a craft distillery. I'm outdone. I'm bro. You outdid yourself. You have outdone. You win here. You win. You win. You win. Very good. You win. All right. Listen here. Let me go again. Let me go again. I ain't got nothing. If anybody say anything out of line to you up in any live that I'm in with you, I'm coming unglued because bro, what you did tonight thus far, and I only did 4 to 12, 4 to 13. I'm outdone, y'all. I didn't think that I didn't think that after I tried hold on, it was the cognac cask. I didn't think they were going to get much better. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't do that. Don't put me. Don't tempt me with a good time. Here, I saw that one too, and I'm about to give y'all thus far the is man. I thank you, man, for this. I really do. I thank you, man. I've never had an old Dominic, and I was telling my wife I want an old Dominic, and you said I got one. It was one in a. You have a double oak up in here. I'm trying to find it. The one that you're seeing. Y'all give me a second. I'm just trying to find the one that Dizzy told me to try here. There it is, right there. All right. So we don't want to. Let me put them in order how I before I pour this one because okay. All right. Yep, I got it. 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 All right. So I'm gonna review all of these at the end right here, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, how it is, what it is, and I'm gonna tell y'all my least favorite. All right. So once again, leave the comments down in the comment section. Subscribe, like, turn your notifications on. Every Sunday, 6 o'clock. Dizzy was the one that made us run longer today because he was gifted us the bottles, and we're doing reviews of these bottles. And I appreciate you guys so much. Cab knows I appreciate you guys so much. We're chasing 700. I hope to be at 700 subscribers by the end of this week. Not only am I getting supported, I'm going to support other people's channels too. And then I'm sharing you guys' stuff. So, a lot of times maybe you guys are going to see that, hey, Big Rick sent me over from his channel. And so that's what we do. That's what we're going to do. I did 1, 2, 4, 6 bottles. That's all. 6 out of the 13 tonight. I'm going to give my honest review of all 6 of them in order. I hope that what I tasted out of all 6, that I'm kind of lining up with Dizzy's palate. And Tom Black, power is out from what storm? So I have to, like Pioneers. Tom, where you at? What kind of storm? Ain't no storm. Where you living at? That have a storm? Ain't no storm. What storm? What storm are you talking about? All right. So Atlanta, y'all is raining pretty good down that way. Y'all lost power in Atlanta? Huh. Ain't know about nothing like that. All right, man. Try to stay safe, bro. How did the pioneers watch YouTube though? Here, you put it out there. Might as well explain it. How did pioneers watch YouTube? You said it's raining sideways. You said Forrest Gump style. You said it's raining Forrest Gump style. You said it's raining sideways. Oh my gosh. You said it's raining sideways. Now that's rain right there, boy. That's rain. We doing the creditings, Tom Black, man. We doing creditings, and we had 13 samples Dizzy sent, and wow, I didn't know that. Wow, gee whiz. I'm gonna just say this. I just wish that some of that red cell could come here to Fort Wayne because we had no water at all, bro. It is excruciatingly hot here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and things are drying up. The yards are drying up. It's looking really weird, and I just wish we would get some of that rain. Yeah, Bubba was here. Bubba was from here. Bubba Shrimp Bacon. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. That is right. You sure right about that. You're sure right about that. You are sure right about that. So Tom, we are doing a critidins. We had a 13, 12, 10 sample of critidins gifted by Dizzy. And we are just doing the reviews of them tonight. I'm going to give you real quick before I get up out of here what to buy and what not to buy. I can't always give the good about bourbon. Sometimes you got to tell the truth and just give the bad of it. And just, it is what it is. So what we're going to do right now is the one, it's a six. No, that's not that one. Let me see. It's an 8 year. It's the Creditins. Their Cuban line is fun. Is it Cripit? Am I saying that right? Their Cripit line is fun. So down in Atlanta, you can get Creditins. Okay. Okay. Creditins cut above whiskey. Rye whiskey. Ugh. I just rolled my eyes. It just downpoured. Really? Because I'm out in the garage in the cave, so I don't know what's going on. But we need it bad, Jeremy. All right, so I'm gonna get this disclaimer right quick. Dizzy, man, I appreciate you. I'm not a rye dude. You gonna have to thrill me to no belief on this one. I have a lot of ryes up on my shelf, and I haven't. The rye thing, man, it's not my jam, and I okay. I'm not gonna be melodramatic. I'm not gonna be melodramatic. I'm just going to down it, and I'm gonna be thrilled. Hey, James, thank you, man, so much, man. Listen, James, before you cut out, we are going to be getting together, man, about the Bourbon Fest. You know what it's all about. Can't wait to see you. We'll love to bring you over here to the house and we can drink up some bourbon and get online and BS and have fun, okay? You take care of yourself. Okay, here we go. 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 So we are doing the last one, guys. The cut above whiskey, Creditins cut above whiskey. It is the rye whiskey finished in a rum cask. Here we go. Only thing really I know about rum is rum and cokes. And I'm going way back. I have a brand spanking new bottle. It's a 3-year-old bottle that I have on my shelf right now that I got from the Dominican Republic. Okay, a rum from from the Dominican Republic. I haven't even opened it. It's 3 years old. And rum and cokes were my thing, man. That's my jam back in the day until this bourbon thing. But here we go. Let's see what's happening. It's going to be hot. Man, my eyes are just as bad as they want to be. Or is it just this? It does it say 118.41? I think it says 118.41. I think, Dizzy, correct that if I'm wrong, because I can't, I think, let's see. Nah, love me some weeded bourbon. That's how Buffalo Trace hooked me. True. It hooked me like that too, man. Hold on a sec. Yep. It hooked me like that too, Drew, man. I got hooked on it bad. The Antique 107, I got hooked on it. I got hooked on the Special Reserve. What I don't like, hold on, 118.41, okay. What I don't like is this. This is what I really loathe with Buffalo Trace's stuff. The Emerty Lee sucks. That is bad. That's bad. That's awful. Emerty Lee for $100 and some odd dollars. Bro, I got, listen, I got a bottle up there and I probably got 2 ounces poured out of it, 6 months old bottle. And I'm like, I got just luckily I was able to get mine for like 58 bucks. And people I see online what people are paying for MRT Lee, and I'm like, this y'all are crazy to pay that amount for that. That is a step above ancient age. And y'all will probably be like, Ricky, man, don't say that. Yes, it's not that good. I mean, it's a step above ancient age, and I'll put it right up. I believe that benchmark 8 will give it a run, a solid run for its money. I like 8 Antique 107. Yep. Yeah, Antique 107 is good. Oh yeah. What? I'm a big guy, personally. Like 1 to 3 pours to be good. All right, here we go, y'all. The Crittendens rye whiskey finished in rum barrels, rum cask. Man. Okay, guys, listen. Who is wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. I just tasted something. Hold on. I will roll with this. I will roll with this. Jeremy, you gonna try Jeremy, I thought you said you were leaving, Jeremy. But before you go, Jeremy, out this Creditins in rum cask. It's good, brother. I'm not a rye dude. I'm not a rye dude. This right here, who makes credit? Does Creditins make its own, or is it sourced? Somebody tell me real quick: is Creditins sourced, or is it? Do they make their own on premises and bottle it on premises? They make their own. Okay, they have just killed the game. I will say this now. Okay, everything's done on site. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm not a rye guy, but this will change my whole way of thinking about rise. Straight rise. I had a bad this is the reason why I don't like rise. This is because I drank 17 something. No, James E. Pepper. That's what it was. James E. Pepper. And that rye just messed it all the hell up for me. And I can't do rice like that. It's bad. But that rum is also local rum. Everything is coconut down to the water. Bruce, this is damn good. I'm going in the house and tell Carla. I'm calling you just as soon as I. Yeah, we already know, bro. You already know what this is gonna look like between me and you. And if there's something up on my shelf that you can't get, you need to get with me. We need to start trading. And yeah, I need to. I definitely have to pay back on this one. And if it's something that's on my shelf that I can get to you, have you tried the Larrikin Hazmat? It's 150 proof. It's a Larrikin Hazmat. And I would, if you haven't tried it, I want to send it, drive it down to you. But this is really damn good, man. This, man. All right, I got my six pick. Here we go. All right. Here's my pick from least to greatest. And I'm going to go slow so that way you guys know if you guys run across it, get it. I'm not, listen, spend your money the way you guys want to spend your money. But this is my take from beginning to end, least to greatest. My least favorite is the Cajun Cut Bottle and Bond. It is 100 proof for 4 years old Cajun Cut. That's my least right there. My second least would be Cajun's Cut Louisiana Straight Bourbon Whiskey Company Cash Strength. That's my second. Hey, Queez, man, what's happening? What's happening? My third would be Crittendon's. Okay, my third would be the Crittendon's Cut Above Whiskey, rye whiskey finish in rum cask. Now, here's the thing. Uh, it is that rum is really good. That rum is really good. Golly, that rum is really good. But it's three bottles behind that that are so much better. So here we go. Then you got the Creditants Cut Above limited release Mississippi blueberry white chocolate single barrel bourbon whiskey finished in a blueberry barrel 6 year. Let me say that again. You got it's a lot of B's in it. Mississippi blueberry white chocolate single barrel bourbon whiskey finished in a blueberry barrel. It's a 6 year Creditants limited edition, limited release. That's number four. And when I'm going for, meaning that I'm going for least to greatest. So Creditants Cut Above Mississippi Buzz. Yeah, yep. Mississippi Buzz single barrel bourbon whiskey finished in a honey barrel, limited release 5 year. It's that honey that is that is good. And I had a hard time. I had a hard time. Um, I had a hard time on these last two. Cause this honey barrel was damn good, y'all. It is, and I just put that up against this one right here again, the Green River, and it knocked the socks off of Green River can't do nothing with that. I'm sorry. Um, and then you have the winner so far out of the 13 that was sent. Now I want to put I want to say this. So the 13 would be the six would be the middle part right there. So we got seven more to do, but we're not gonna do those tonight. Okay. But this right here is solid as hell. I enjoy this one right here, even to the point that my wife came out and she was like, "Yeah, we gonna get that for you, baby boy. We gonna get that for you." And that is the creditins cut, and we here. This is why I'm tripping so bad on this stuff, right? Because we don't get this up in Indiana. Can't find creditins up in Indiana. Creditins cut above, single barrel, bourbon whiskey, finished in cognac cask. Right there. That right there. That one right there is spectacular. That one, that bottle right there is special. Let's see here. That's freaking crazy how the distiller going to market. I paid $39 at the distillery for Sazerac foolproof. The Kroger's around here have them for a little bit cheaper. 750 Sazerac, $30. Yep. It's so funny that I live in bourbon capital of the world and I can't get it. Yeah. Here's the thing, Kentucky bourbon whiskey. Check this out. I can go right now and I can get this bottle, and this is the bottom end of it right here, okay? Outside of the benchmark products. That bottle right there is crazy because 400 days ago, 400 days ago, that bottle was an allocated bottle here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Couldn't find that bottle nowhere. Everybody was like tripping on the Buffalo Trace, tripping. You could get it in the bars. You know, you could get a sample of it in the bars. All right. And then here's the thing: when they were pouring it, two finger pour, they were pouring it, man. They were pouring this shit for like $15, $20 a pop, right? And I'm like, okay. And you couldn't find it. And when it came out, you go to the liquor stores, it it was like everybody was like, 3 bottles would come this week. Buffalo Trace would send 1 bottle this week. Then the next week they'll send a case. Here's the thing. So my wife and I went down to the trail, and we were talking to the lady down there. And I asked her, you know, I was like, "What's the deal? What's good? Why can't we get you guys' stuff up in Indiana?" And she said this to me. She said it's because of you guys' buying power of Fireball, which y'all know how they blend together. So 400 days ago, this is a true story. Honest God, it's a true story. So 400 days ago, they had a display of Fireball as high as I am tall, and I don't know how wide. And it was kind of like in a pyramid. And there's Fireball everywhere. Half gallons, fifths, shooters, candy canes. I mean, it was Fireball everywhere. And all of a sudden, Buffalo Trace came into play. And Buffalo Trace has not been, it was an allocated bottle 400 days ago. Now, Buffalo Trace sits on the shelves at our local liquor stores like Mad Dog 2020. And this is how low budget Buffalo Trace is. That, hey, Creek Creek, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, how are you? Thank you for coming in here tonight, man. Thank you. We just talking some bourbon and things like that. So here, you Buffalo Trace sits on the shelves now at our area liquor stores now. Y'all, you can get that stuff for $26 a fifth. When it first came out, it was at 36 a fifth. is cheap as hell, and nobody wants to buy it. It's sitting there. It's sitting there. You like good bourbon. You like good bourbon. What you, girl? What you think a good bourbon is? I'm about to challenge you right now because I watch your channel. I'm about to go there with you. What you think a good bourbon is? But Buffalo Trace is such a cheap bottle. It's $26 a fifth. You can get it at Kroger's all day, every day. Kroger's, matter of fact, over by my house is selling it for $24 a fifth. And it's like, but here's the thing. What do we do as people that buy bourbon? What do we do to get the good stuff? I was lucky enough to be able to get a full proof of Weller for $46 on a drop last week in Ohio. See, you ain't been watching my channel, youngin. You ain't been watching my channel because we just introduced. We even had. You got to go back to the lives, bro. We had people up in here that are aficionados of cigars and things like that, and so we brought the cigars into the bourbon game. We've been doing that, and we've been gifted cigars and things like that, and it believe it, man. Let me tell you what, Queez. Let me tell you, it takes your bourbon to a whole nother level. The taste takes it to, honest to goodness, I didn't think that it would, but it just takes it to a whole nother level. And it's Cree. You need to tell me what you like. I know you probably looking up on the chat GPT. You say you like a good bourbon. You need to tell me, Angle. If okay, I'm about to go there with you now. Here we go, because you got some. Hey, y'all, listen, before y'all get up out of here, Cree. Go Cree. Go ahead, Dizzy, and let's see here. I want to pick because Queasy. I want y'all to subscribe to Go Cree. This girl is off the hook. Her lives are off the hook. I want y'all to subscribe to her. Go ahead and hit her up. Cree, go ahead and put your I smoke this up all the time, fam. It does. There you go. That's it. But it's hard as hell to keep these suckers lit. Henry McKenna. Let me tell you something. Henry McKenna here in Fort Wayne. I can't find Henry McKenna. And here's the crazy part about Henry McKenna. It's such a trash ass bourbon for $80. Now, if it was 40, 45, $50, yeah, we could talk. But it's $80. $80. You spending too much money. The bourbon doesn't taste. I know. I left my torch. You know what I did last night, bro? I left my torch because we went to the fireworks, man, and I had my cutter. I don't know where my cutter is. I don't know where my torch is. It was a night last night, bro. It was, I don't know what I did with it, bro. It was one of them nights, bro, Queasy. It was one of them, Queasy. It was one of them nights. But Queasy, go ahead. You see up there, right there, where it says go Cree, Kre. Man, I need you to subscribe to her, Cree. Go ahead and subscribe to Queasy. Young blood. He is. I had a time last night too. hmm I had a rough night last night with it, man. She's a real jewel, man, of her lives, man. And Cree, he's I've been watching Queasy, man, for a minute. And this young blood, he is up and coming. He has some spectacular bourbons. However, she says she like Maker's Mark. Okay, we could go with that. We can go with the Maker's Mark. We can go with the Maker's Mark. And she likes Evan Williams. When you said Evan Williams and Knob Creek, you know what you're talking about. Because Knob Creek, Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, the green and white label, that's special. You if you even get the Evan Williams Black, and I got one for you, Craig. I got one for you right quick. This one right here. This is 3 years old, and this is all that's left out of it. I ain't gonna drink it because I don't know if I'm able to find it again. It's the Evan Williams Master Blend, 90 proofer. It's the Master's Blend right there. I got that one down at the Evan Williams Distillery down in Kentucky, and it is it's really really good. Um, it's a really good pour. Uh, it's a really good solid bourbon. But um, oh, this don't say, Queasy, don't say that, man. Well, a special reserve and Coke. I guess everybody had to each his own. You know, could drink whatever, however they want to drink them and things like that. I don't mix. The only thing I drink with Coke is Jack. I don't mix them up like that. But a Creek Ray, this is another one right here. The Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. That's a really good. That's a really good bourbon right there. And if you get a chance, if you pay more than $18 for that bottle, you overpay. And get this, you take that to a party and pop the top on it right there. Let me tell you something. You are going to be the life of the party because that they are solid through and through and through. Every bottle that I had, I have no complaints. But if by chance you run across this bottle right here, Creek, if you run across this bottle right here, listen to me now, okay? Listen to the old fella. Listen to the old fella. Listen to the old fella. Let me dust it off. You about to make me fire up something. There you go, man. Get it. It makes the bourbon just go a whole nother level. You going live tonight? Because if you are, I'm gonna jump on. Okay, if you run across this one, please, whatever you do, don't get it. I ain't hating on it, but don't get it because it's not that. And it is a highly allocated bottle. It's called Elmer T. Lee. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. I I ain't hating on it. I think that it is a hey, then I want to say this to you too, crazy Queasy. Check this out. Check this out, Queasy. Check this out. You need to touch base with Cree. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you this. I ain't gonna tell you how she did it. I ain't gonna put it out there. But the girl turned me on. The girl turned me on to something, bro. And I was sitting at like a month ago, 300 subs. Bro, she turned me on to something. And I followed her advice. And right now, I hope by the end of this week we're at 700. I'm not buying those subscribers. I'm not doing all of that. She just turned me on to the right folks. Your computer been in the shop for the last couple of weeks. Come on, hold up. You don't need you listen. Okay, you listening. Get with her, bro. Get with her, and she'll hip you to the game, right? I'm trying to tell you, and please, man, it shot me up 300 like immediately. And it's like, Ricky, she's like, do it like this, bro. Do it like this, big bro. And listen, I ain't gonna tell her secret. I ain't gonna tell her secret. I ain't gonna tell her secret. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna put it out there because you ain't coming out of no. I will say this: you ain't coming out your pocket with no money. She just got the secret, the formula, bro. And I'm like, this sister hooked me up so tough. I'm like, bro. And then her lives that she has, man. These folks be up in there tripping, and she's personable. You ain't this. You're not this content creator that's sitting up in her lives like a little guppy in a great big ocean. She gonna make sure that she gonna make sure that when you come up in there, she gonna acknowledge you. She gonna talk to you. She gonna put it out there. She gonna tell you the secret to what she doing, man. And when I did that, I was like, okay. And it's yeah. Craig, here you go, bro. Here you go. Here you go again. That's the best. And I'm so glad. I'm glad that you came in here tonight. You didn't have to do it, man. You could have been doing something else, eating leftover ribs. But I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you so much, girl, for following me, or not even that. Here's the thing. Everybody does different things. Everybody does different things. My wife and I love cruising, so I watch cruisers a lot. I do a lot of bourbon stuff, and I watch a ton of bourbon videos, and I watch other stuff too. And this bourbon journey has taken me different places, and then I'm like, okay, I got to be able to like let my hair down, and see what's happening. And I just ran across this. I ran across her channel, man, and she was like, Ricky, I need you to go here, and I need you to do this. I went there. I did exactly what the sister asked me to do. Now she gonna keep it real in her lives. I'm gonna tell you now, her lives is not for the weak of heart. And she gonna keep it live. She gonna keep it real. And when I did that, it's this sister is real. And the folks that I've been rolling with, and Cree, I've been watching Queasy. I've been watching Queasy ever since he came on. Joe Unfiltered brought us on pretty much the same time. I think it was right January, February. And he brought us on, and he took us under his wings a little bit and things like this, man. And then I just kind of like just reaching out, this, that, and other with other people and things like that, doing other things. And this girl, some of the things that I'm watching her too. I'm watching her. She up in here. She up in here. I've been watching her, and yeah, she's the real deal. So we gonna drop a video Tuesday. I want y'all to watch the video Tuesday. I want y'all to watch this video that I'm about to drop Tuesday. We paired up some. We did a video yesterday, 4th of July. We did the ribs. We did the barbecue sauce. We did the summertime bourbon drink, all with bourbon. And y'all gotta watch it. I'm still editing it right now, and it is going to be I hope that's my viral video. It is going to be really, really good. So, and then I'll say this before I cut out. I said it 3 times. I'm going to say it's 4. If I have any, see a Crease, check this out. He just hit you up. Cree, listen to me. He I vouch for that one. That boy got some heavy hitters sitting on his shelf. He got some heavy hitters on his shelf. And yeah. Yeah, watch your stuff grow, bro. I'm gonna say this before I cut up out of here. If I got any young folks up in here, which I hopefully 21 plus, maybe let's go 21 to 27. Y'all put them guns down, okay? Y'all put them guns down. Y'all don't have to do all of this. Y'all doing too much. You're shooting up folks, and come on, y'all. Y'all young bloods, man. Y'all young dudes. Y'all gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. I said it earlier. I try not to get into politics on my lives and things like this, but I'm just gonna say it, and because I can say it. But we had a major altercation here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Just pull it up. Go to Fort Wayne shooting, 4th of July. This shit was ridiculous, and we got to stop that. We have to stop that. And then here's the thing. I was talking to my sons. I was talking to my sons today, and it just bothered me so bad today until it bothered me so bad. I called them on FaceTime and I told them, I'm like, hey, let me holler at y'all. Let me talk to y'all for real. You know, they grown. They grown. They coating. They sugar shacking. You know, they got their little girlfriends and they doing their thing. But listen to me. I'm thankful to God, first off, that I got my kids grown in today's times. And the society that we live in, I'm glad that that God kept them, and that And here's the thing: they don't understand. They don't understand at their age right now. They think we as parents are being hard asses on them. But these bullets, they don't have names on them. They whatever they hit. And the section of town that y'all had just got to pull the video. I mean, it's out there now. Pull the video up, and they are shooting like we're in Iraq, and they're taking people's lives. And I told my sons today, this what got me. This what spurred me up a little, stirred me up and spurred me up. That when I was coming along in their age, you never saw females get shot up. You never saw females get beat up. All y'all saw are cat fights, girls pulling weaves out of their hair braids and all that stuff like that. Girls fight, girl fight. Y'all never saw girls getting shot up. And and these kids out here, when we should be sitting in the backyard enjoying some ribs or some chicken or Polish sausages or something like that. Man, what are they doing? And I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna get up out of here. If y'all can go and grab a young person and mentor them and talk to them about a life, and especially these young dudes that got babies and things like this, and they need to put the guns down. This gun violence is and I'm gonna say this, and I'm in the hope that people don't think I'm being an asshole about it, but it is what it is. Gun violence in the African American community is just is nuts. and that these young boys out here are just are just reckless. And at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, what's out in the street at 5:30 in the morning, and y'all shooting up people and killing people. They got to understand that they got to understand that these kids have parents, and I thank God that I didn't get a call that my kids were in that mess. Now, I'm heavy on my kids. I'm heavy on them, and I'm heavy handed on my kids because I know what's out there in those streets, and we just got to do better. We just have to do better. We have to do better, and I don't know what it is, what how you could just really just take a life that you feel like, oh, I just want to wake up today and just shoot somebody, or I'll just want you feel emboldened to just put a gun on your hip and just no, stop. Because the thing of it is this, and here this is how unintelligent these young dudes are. And I'll take the hit. Y'all want to have a conversation about it. I'll talk about it all day long. I'm almost 59 years old, so it don't matter to me. Y'all are like you're not doing things right when you go and videotape this stuff. First off, you're shooting up people and then videotaping it. The videotapes are going to get to these detectives, and they're going to find you. Okay, and then here in where I live at, the judge, she's not playing. I mean, this female judge that we have in here in Fort Wayne, she's giving these dudes 80, 90 years for shooting a gun. Come on, man, you got a life, bro, and then y'all got kids, and then come on, we got to do better. We just got to do better. Let me see what my comments are. I'm not an expert, but these kids are lack of guidance because the ones that are doing. Yes, absolutely. KY. Craig Harry says, just Google the Fort Wayne. That's sad. I'm from Missouri and they just bad here. Okay, Um, yes. But here's the thing of it is what you have to ask yourself, Creaky, what are the mom and dads are thinking? What are the mother and fathers thinking about? What's going on in their head? I wish the hell that I would have came up in my mom and daddy house at 5 o'clock in the morning at the age of 20 some years old. I wish the hell I would. Off topic whiskey, what's up? What's going on, man? We have to stop. We have to stop. And then, you know, golly, you know, I just keep saying because I'm floored. I'm floored that this young girl died on some bullshit. I'm floored that she died on some bullshit, just random shooting. And then here's the thing: I know Fort Wayne like the back of my hands, and the area that they shot up in was a section of old folks, old houses. These folks don't have much over on that side of town, and they just shot up. The area just shot wherever the bullet went. It just went. And they don't realize that they're shooting up in people's houses and shit like that. And we have to stop. We got to stop. And absolutely, KY man. Okay, off topic. You drinking some scotch tonight? Hey man, thank you first coming up in here, bro. We've been up in here for a couple hours drinking on some bourbon, some credit, and some giving us to us by Dizzy, man. But we did drink it. We did a review of 6 bottles, 6 samples, and things like that. We're just talking about something that just like near and dear to my heart. I hate to see these young. I'm just gonna say it. Forget it. I'm just gonna say it. These young black boys these young black boys need to stop. They need to stop. It's nothing in it. There's nothing in it, y'all, for these young black boys. And then another thing. Here's another thing. This and I have 7 boys. I got 7 boys. What in the hell are these girls thinking about to be dealing with these dudes that, like, come on, man. A girl, to me, this is just me, a girl is a precious little something. They're precious. They're from babies up, they're precious. And if they don't think more of themselves to deal with nonsense like that, and here we are, here we are, here we are, yep, here we are dealing with, here we are, we're dealing with broken houses, we're dealing with broken families and things like that. We're dealing with just just craziness, and these kids are just shooting each other, man. Like it's fucking nuts. It's nuts, and that we're just shooting. And my wife and I were downtown last night looking at the fireworks, and I was just looking at these young folks down there. And I knew just inside of me, I really don't want to say anything to her about it, but I was just looking at these young folks, and I just knew that something was going to jump off last night. I was thinking maybe midnight. We need to get our faces and pray, and Lord protect us from the evil. Absolutely off topic whiskey. You are 100%. But it starts with the family. It starts with the family. And if, you know, us grown folks, Dizzy, you too, man, because not Dizzy, but Queasy, man, you got these babies coming up. Man, listen, I'm gonna just say this because you're a young cat, man, and I'm just gonna say this to you, bro. If you got to be a hard ass on them babies, be a hard ass. They don't understand it now. Be a hard ass because we've been around the block a couple times, and the blocks that we went around wasn't nothing like it is now. And I don't even say anything to these young dudes. But here's the thing: with all this gray hair on my head, on my face, and things like this, it seems as though they give me a little bit more respect. But I don't use that to my advantage. They don't respect elders any longer. It seems as though kids are running to trouble than running away from trouble. My father and my mother are dead and gone now, and my father used to say it. He used to tell us this all the time, and I never understood this until now that I'm older now that I have my children. He used to use this expression. He said, "A good run is better than a bad stand. A good run is better than a bad stand." You put yourself in harm's way and things like this, and you doing things and you messing up. And I just hope and pray that these brothers, these young brothers, man, is so much more out there for them. These little young sisters that's out here, these little young black girls, these young sisters, y'all don't have to. I just wish that somebody would just play this video out for these young sisters to see what I'm saying. Y'all don't have to be called bitches. I'm sorry. I'm just, listen, if YouTube suspends me, it is what it is. I'm good with that. Y'all don't ever have to, your mama didn't name you bitch. Okay, so you don't have to be called a bitch. You don't have to carry yourself like a bitch. You 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 answer by what you've been called by, and y'all letting these dudes get away with that, and y'all, you don't have to do that. And then what happens is that they go head on and they leave a baby in you and then leave you holding the bag. I I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. But sisters, y'all got to. I don't know. I ain't got all the answers, y'all. I don't have all the answers. I don't have the answers. Let's see, man. I try if they want to listen. I would sit and talk. hits home and touches. I lost my brother in 2021. Oh my gosh, bro! I didn't mean to bring that up. My bad, bro. Queez, man, I did not know that. Creek, my daughter's 18, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I got you. High school. I still have to keep her. It's so much more out here for them. But here's the thing. My kids, they don't understand. They don't understand. They don't understand me because my daddy and my mama were old school. My father only went to the second grade, and my mother only went to the fourth grade. And so they were from the South. They were from the South, and they had to work in the fields. And I'm an oops baby, and so my father was very, very hard on me. And I remember him telling me, he said, "Ricky, I got you to where I needed you to be now." When I went to college, he said, I successfully did what he didn't say successfully. He didn't even know how to say successfully. But he said, I understood exactly what he meant now as a father, that I got you to where you need to be. And he was like, hey, what he was hipping me to the game by doing is saying, you're going to have babies coming up. You're going to have kids coming up, and you're going to tell your children what I've told you. You don't have to be in bad places. You don't have to be in certain crazy ass bullshit ass places that kids are just shooting and carrying on and acting crazy. And some mother, I'm here, I'm about to hit home right here. Some mother, some father today is Sunday. Some mother, some father has gotten a call from the coroner's office to come and identify their daughter. That's tough. And she probably wasn't even out of high school yet. That's tough. That's a hell of a pill to swallow. And as a parent, you sit back and you wonder why, and you're mad at the world. You're mad at the world. Now, mamas and daddies, I'm about to go there and say, but why was your baby out of the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, dealing with him? You know what I'm saying? We got to do better. We got to do better, and until we do better, this is how it's going to look. And unfortunately, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I hope that me saying, I'm not gonna say it. Some things I just keep to myself. I'm not gonna say that. We just got to stop, and if we as adults, my mom and daddy cussed me out. They cussed me out. My mom and daddy beat my ass. I took my last ass whooping at the age of 24 years old from my father. So, and I appreciate my daddy whooping my ass. I'm gonna be honest and tell you the truth, because I've been in some situations that, hey, I appreciate it. But as an older black man, I wish that we would just take these children and embrace them and be like, listen, y'all are precious. Y'all girls are precious. Y'all dudes are precious. Y'all don't have to do certain things. You don't have to listen. You don't have to be the life of the party. You don't have to be. And then y'all don't have to run the trouble. And I know this ain't what y'all came up in here to see me get turned up. It ain't like that tonight because my spirit ain't right. My spirit's vexed right now, and I I hurt for the fact that the mom and daddy gotta go identify, and we just have to do better. And until we decide that we do better, and until we get out of the streets, do something productive with your playing opportunity. Absolutely. For African American boys and girls, for our other brothers and sisters, our white brothers and sisters, education is huge. college is for y'all. They have grants and loans and things. Mom and dads pay them loans. Hell, because let me tell you something. Look, y'all think college and education is expensive. Try ignorance. Ignorance is expensive. And how this, man, I should have been off. Here's the thing. Why, why would a mother or a father allow their daughter to go out into the community with anybody like that at 5 o'clock in the morning? It just 306. This is crazy shit to me, y'all. Because 365 days ago, 365 days ago from yesterday, 4th of July, they shot up downtown Fort Wayne like it was the Hatfields and the McCoys. Yesterday did the same thing. What in the world is going on that we can't get it together? What is it that we can't? What is it that we have to figure out that you are that damn mad that you get to you have the right to take a life? Man, I'm done with that. No, no, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. And I was talking to my sons and I was like, y'all gonna laugh at this one. Where do y'all get what's called is it called a Draco or Draco, whatever? Where do y'all get this kind of arsenal at? Where do y'all get these things or AK-47s or AK whatever the hell they are? Where do y'all get this? And then if you look at the video, one of the boys says, I done ran out of ammunition. I need another clip. That's telling me, for what I heard, I need another clip because I need to keep shooting. Bro, stop, 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 stop. And I know y'all didn't come up in here tonight to hear this, all right? But it's been on my heart. It's been on my heart. Rick, we're here to watch you. It doesn't have to be about whiskey 24. Sometimes you need to go listen. Hey, KY, man, I appreciate you, man. I wish that I could, I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers. And, before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to pray for those kids that got hurt. Now, here's the thing. One got killed. 9 are in the hospital. We don't know how those 9 are going to come out. And even if they come out all right, something's going to be wrong with them. And why would you want to subject yourself to that? Is nuts to me, y'all. I'm sorry. Yep, it's a Draco. Okay, it's nuts to me. It is nuts to me. My kids are looking at this and they're like, Dad, you hear that sound right there? I'm like, bro, I I um I don't know what to say, man. I just wish that we would damn quit. I wish we would stop shooting up each other. It seems like this. The funny thing is open season for young black boys in Fort Wayne in the summertime, and then no, because I live Queens. I live on the far. I live in the suburbs. I live in the suburbs, but this area that they did it in. My mother used to live right 3 blocks away from that. I'm very, 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 very familiar with that area, and so just pull the video up. You'll hear you'll see what I'm talking about. And I said this, and I got on my soapbox. These young kids will videotape it. And they think that, we're gonna put this out. Ooh. No, no. Because what's gonna happen now is the law is getting ready to drop the hammer on y'all. They're gonna drop the hammer on you, and y'all just screwed up your whole summer because you're gonna deal with curfews. You're gonna deal with nonsense, and then y'all gonna think it's unfair. But do you think it was fair for y'all to shoot up Miss Jones' house? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, I wish I had the answers. Help all. I grew up in Kentucky. I have no experience in the world you speak of other than you see it online and news. Bro, let me tell you something. It's real. I wish that I could make this up, but I can't. Draco AR-15s or turning semi-automatic weapons into fully automated. See, that Queez, man, bro. I had no, and I would have never brought this up, bro, if I knew that your brother was like that, bro. That he got shot and killed. I would have never brought that up. I'm not that insensitive kind of guy. I just wish that I had the answers. I know what the answer is, but I know what the answer is. I know the answer is prayer. I do know the answer is prayer. We got to pray for these kids. I know we have to pray for these young kids, these young kids, and these guns. Where are they getting these guns at? Where are they getting the ammunition at? What are we doing? What are we doing as a community? What are we doing as people? We just seem like we're just satisfied with what's going on. Oh, it's just another Fourth of July that somebody that just got shot and killed. Okay, that, um, thank y'all. That's all what I got for you. I mean, I'm leaving it out on a bad note, and I didn't mean to leave it out on a bad note, but I just wish that I could do more for these young ass kids, these young black boys, and I it, and I want to tell y'all this before I cut out that they were even to the point they were like, "Hey, I've been shot. I've been shot in the arm and in the foot, and still shooting." Yeah. So I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you guys for subscribing to me. And yeah, man, appreciate you. Hey, KY, man, I like you. Drew, I like you a lot, bro. You bringing some to the table, bro. I appreciate you, man, for coming up here and hanging with me the whole entire. Matter of fact, hold on, let me go this route with you right quick. So next time that you come up in here, next time that you come up in here, I'm gonna go this route with you, so you'll be this way forever. Yep. All right, so you there for good for as long as I have a live, man. I appreciate you coming up in here, man, sharing your insight and everything on what's happening. And so, hey, listen, check us out, man. Tuesday, look at the video that I'm gonna drop Tuesday, and subscribe to it. Not subscribe to it, but like it, leave the comments, and love your family. Go get your sons and your daughters. Go and cook them some hot dogs. Go cook them some hot dogs, some weenies, and put some hot dog and some mustard and ketchup and onions on it, and some fried potatoes or something, and sit down and watch Forrest Gump with them and just love on them right now. Because let me tell you something, it's a mother out there. I'm gonna just say it's a mama. It's a difference to me because I'm from this. It's a mama. It's a mama that's out there that has lost her daughter off some bullshit, and we just gotta stop. We have to stop. So appreciate y'all. Check you guys out on the flip side. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. Stay on your pivot, man. Keep your head on the swivel. Stay on your pivot, and you know, let's do what it make it do what it do and have fun in doing it. So I'll get with you guys on the flip side. I'll talk to you guys later.